Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the option. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some...
A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Well, the Titans ready to take over on offense for the first time, and it is the... Five-year-old Ryan Tannehill, who leads him out in his 12th NFL campaign.
Those who expected Ryan Tannehill to go quietly into the night after the Titans drafted Will Levis, well, they clearly don't know this man well at all. He's a fighter and former comeback player of the year and expects to have his best season yet as a pro in this campaign.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The NFL's active leader in rush yards, Derrick Henry. A solid stiff arm. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. Again, it's Henry. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. A man who played collegiately at nearby Tulane, it's Tyjae Spears. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. Well, for the Titans in 2023, they figure to be a team that battles for a division title. At least that's what it looks like from my vantage point, Charles. What do you think needs to go right for them to win the AFC South?
I think some retooling, especially on the offensive side of the ball. And when you start with the offensive line and their pride and joy, they've got to rebuild that part of the team because that's the engine that makes their offense run. Everything comes off the fact that their offensive line usually controls the line of scrimmage.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a young man making his first NFL start. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Blankenship now for the PAT. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now, we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Tannehill. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. On second down, here's Henry. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll take it at the 42. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a first carry for their fullback. Wiggles free, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Now back to throw. Gets this one to Morris. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They're going to look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and mean that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon. And this time, he had the speed to win that race.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. 2nd and 10. On the give, this is their fullback. Oh, timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Staying on his feet. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Tannehill. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Yeah, they string that play out nicely. He's stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Morris. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trip. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara. His 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Here's Groupie for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Next possession coming up for Ryan Tannehill and the Titans offense. He's been picked off twice in this ball game already. And they'll try to sort things out here as they begin with a 1st down. trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And his pass incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Tannehill. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The New Orleans offense set to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Saints are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Well, that was hard to believe. Not something you see every day. A very long run for the big guy.
Normally we see his counterpart, right? The scat back, the guy with the so-called speed. But we saw a little bit of everything there, didn't we? The big, powerful man with the football. He can also stretch it out a little bit in the open field.
Groupie able to add the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. Over the middle, he has a Okonkwo. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Here's Tannehill. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Tannehill, and that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get...
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And this is picked up. Does the big boy have the juice? And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how infrequently we see fumbles return to the house. But if you aren't inclined to pick this as the game's signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clinic. And as noted, we still have a half a ball to play.
A point after, good by Groupie. And a rout is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see
Derrick Henry all the And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Tannehill. Throw out wide is incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Here's Tannehill now on second down. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Tannehill throwing again. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throws right side, and that's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 23 yards on the play.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Able to shake him off. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Saints continue to pull away here in this first half.
Groupie for the extra point.
And the route is on here in this first half. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Here's Tannehill. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
So we've reached halftime.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things. That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. Well, they'll come up 2nd and 7. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. They'll set up a throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. This is caught. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, CD, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into Week 2. This has been an impressive Week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Tannehill now to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold onto the football while being jostled?
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Back to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Flushed out right.
Holding offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty. Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll look to throw again. Eluded, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Buying time to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
This is taken around the 12. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back now here live in New Orleans. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. And maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
And the Saints are going to have it 1st and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. It's the fullback making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Saints are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Here's Groovy for the PAT.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Tennessee offense set to go again. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw pulled in by Hopkins.
Well, hang on here. DeAndre Hopkins is shaken up, so we're going to have a pause for an injury. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. Tannehill.
Short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 8.
Again, Tannehill.
Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Titans on 3rd down. As bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Tannehill.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Over the middle, complete. That's Phillips. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Now Tannehill.
They'll set up the screen for Spears.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Throwing again is Tannehill. And Tannehill's got the first as he slides to a halt. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Tannehill. Tannehill intercepted again.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And the Saints are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Yeah, quick throw here, that's complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On play action, they'll throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from field, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. They find some open field here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. One last throw here for Tannehill.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back to the score.
Carter hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions.
The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the... This is the player card. Here you can see your strengths and here are a player's motivations. How well your team aligns with each...
first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
They try to throw. This one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. For a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down, threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. One of these quarterbacks going to learn, you don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And now it gets real because as a rookie quarterback, all those accolades and great performances in the regular season, they essentially go right out the window. They get erased, and you have to start over. Played extremely well to get the team the #1 seed and the first-round bye. But this is where he proves himself as a quarterback in the NFL. In the playoffs, and can he win games?
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Saints first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw.
He has enough for the first down and a keeper gain of 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds his man Johnson. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. They'll look to throw again. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the 1st down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the... And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Saints are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Blake Groupie now for the extra point.
And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And out now come the Eagles. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? Well, they're on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He's going to go up top again.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
They're going to try and throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
And Thomas has it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Powers through. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Saints on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a... he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 57 yards.
And the Eagles are back within a score.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they're just...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Alvin Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Alvin Kamara,
75 yards.
And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there.
He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. Here's Hurts to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. He'll drop this one off to Swift. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Hurts sets up to throw it. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Again, he'll drop to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Robbie Chosen as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Saints. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. They're going to look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Keeps himself upright. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. The point after, good by Groupie. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Hands to the up man. This is Watt. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. On 1st down, Hurts. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Tano Passanio able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. Second down, here's Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goddard, 40 yards. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking long for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 22 and a first down. On play action, they'll throw. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. One quarter remains for a trip to the end. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Foster Moreau, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw again. And his throw here's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Hurts. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that's caught inside the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
On second down, here's the option. And he stopped immediately there. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone and went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 124 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. 14 yards.
And the Saints have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Groupie able to add the PAT.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
On 2nd down, Kamara.
Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack.
Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas.
And the Saints are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara
saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Saints up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed did they earn throughout the year? Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
That is caught, and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get this off to Swift. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 7. Throwing is Hurts. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Out route pass complete to Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And the Saints season will march on as we say thanks for watching and so long.